Just sing in focus. There we go. Konnichiwa minasan. SAMMIT no YouTube channel e yokozo. What's up everyone? Welcome to today's video. It's been a while. It literally felt so weird not picking up my camera for 2 days, but I'm glad I took a break. I feel revitalized and refreshed. We're gonna jump straight into today. There's some exciting things, but I do have some errands to run first. But before we do, check it out. Rear housing just arrived from Garrett. So we can finally start mocking up and fabbing all of the hot side and finally get that finished this week so that the thing can go on the dyno, make some power runs, and then we might be able to this weekend make a drift event to test the thing out. So I'm really excited about it. Anyways, lots of going on, but we need to do some errands first, so let's get to that. Diesel bros, unite! This thing seriously rips now. Since Chris got this tuner, installed this SCT thing, I don't know what tune he's got loaded on this or what he's stacked on it, but the thing rips, it's insane. Anyways, we're going to the post office, posting some packages. Right now the post office is kind of a joke. You have to line up for ages, but I got up early today. I got up at 9 o'clock, been at the shop since like 9:30, 10, heading to the post office now to ship some knuckles back to Fab Lab in Connecticut. And then, yeah, we'll pick up with everything else on the day. Oh, I went for a hot Dunkin' coffee today. First time for a hot one from Dunkin'. And I have to say, I think I prefer the hot one now. It's not any JDM ASMR coffee time, but it'll do for you lads. So let's now go do my chores, get back to the shop, and then I want to help Chris out. If he's not back yet, I want to do his oil pan for him. If you guys saw his video yesterday, we've all been in situations like that before, and all you can do is laugh. Like, it was just hilarious. So anyways, that aside, I'd like to help him and get that done and kind of surprise him with that today. There's a few other surprises that I'm working on for his shop and stuff, just like little things here and there that I want to say thank you to him for. Like, obviously I've been paying rent and stuff like that and making sure I'm paying my way here while I'm staying. But you know, I think like just being able to get some gifts for him and stuff like that before I leave would just be super cool, and like not only like for him but just the shop in general and help improve life there and stuff. So we got some cool ideas which we'll be doing in the next couple of days, so keep an eye out for that. But for now, let's get back to the shop and finish these chores. So we are back at the shop now after literally waiting in line at the post office for like an hour and a half, and I've got some stuff actually that I just picked up. They got delivered to me from someone called Chase, and I think his Instagram is here at Driftology. There's his little note there. Come on Canon, you can focus, you got this. There we go. And he sent me, now it looks like it got a bit damaged in post, but this looks really cool. I think I know what it is, and you guys are gonna love it. So this has definitely gotten a bit damaged in post. He like drilled holes in this container and tied it in with cable ties and stuff. It looks like it just broke free. But he's made a custom Hot Wheels of my S15. How cool is that? He's even got like the livery on there. Come on Canon, you got this buddy. You can do this. There we go. How cool does that look? Obviously it's gonna look 10 times cooler when we re-glue this back onto the chassis. Or does it go this way? This way maybe? Yeah, that way, that way. So yeah, it's a shame it got damaged in post. I can see that like he cable tied the car down and stuff. I guess they like really threw this thing around. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'll re-glue that with some JB Weld or something like that, or maybe some super glue. But I love that. I can't wait to take that home. That's so cool. Look at that thing. He even painted the wheels black. Hell yeah, brother. Love that. Okay, next package that we need to open. Sorry that this is like more of a box opening video at the start here. We will get into it, don't worry. Let me get this tape cracked open, and then I want to actually assemble my turbo. I've got that sitting here, so we'll get that assembled. Damn, I can't stop looking at that. That's so cool. The final piece for my turbo. Yo, there's all the bolts and the nuts that we need. Ooh, what is this thing? Wait, does this come with V-band? No, I bought all of these. I didn't think it came with this. This is sick though. I'm glad we're getting one. Yo, it even, damn it, man. I didn't know it came with the V-bands clamps. Oh my God, I feel like an idiot. Oh well, we got some spare clamps. Anyways, so let's get this clamp off and this rear housing off. Man, it's so small. V-band is so compact. I'm used to T3 stuff. This is what I love about V-band. I think I'm gonna, like, I'm running V-band pretty much on all my car builds from here on into the future, just because it's so compact. I mean, obviously, if we can't find the right size housings, then we can't use V-band, but I'm pretty sure, like, V-band is the new industry standard, so I'm expecting that. Oh my gosh, it's so tiny and cute. Look at that thing, guys. With V-band being the new industry standard, I'm pretty sure, like, all those T3 sizes and stuff will be a thing of the past. But essentially, this goes like this. There it is. Turbo is complete. Obviously, we got to. I got to put all of these on, but that's that. That's very cool. Look how tiny it is. Look at that. Cute little snail. It's insane, like how well like this looks for cast as well. I like that. Like how good it looks. Hell yeah, man. I'm so excited for this. You guys have no idea. I'm sure you're all excited too. Anyways, enough being said, I'm going to finish assembling this and I'm going to start trying to mock things up and work out how we're going to run our charge piping. I'll probably sit the manifold on there and just sit this on the T3 flange with like some vice grips and try to start figuring stuff out. I've got Harvey coming today and he's going to look over the car, take some measurements and give me a list of everything we're going to need to fab it all up tomorrow. And what's going to happen is we're going to go and buy everything from Havoc, which is a local shop here that sells a lot of performance stuff in-house, in stock. So we're going to go buy all the supplies today or tomorrow morning from them, so that way we can fabricate everything tomorrow and hopefully have the whole hot side back together. I need to get things like oil lines, oil feed lines, I need to get water lines. Like, we got to do a whole bunch more to this than what the previous turbo was. And that's that. Also, on the note of the CX racing kit that is on my car, I do need to add, we actually came to a mutual agreement and they've solved all my problems with the kit. So they've made things right there. So I just want to let you guys know that I want to be fair with all that kind of stuff and just let you guys know that yes, my kit did come with some manufacturing faults, but they rectified the problem for me. And I think that's absolutely awesome and it's a good sign when a company does something like that. So thank you so much to CX Racing for resolving that issue, and let's get on with the rest of the video. So just bolted the rear housing on. I've obviously got that sitting loose because we're gonna have to clock things around. But for now I'm gonna leave that and I'm gonna actually do some work on Chris's engine for him. Like I said, if you guys saw yesterday's video, you know what's up. You know what he did. The intake side, he drilled his bung there. And luckily I have one of my spare old sumps or oil pans from the first engine I disassembled. So I'm gonna clean this out. I'm gonna drill and tap this for him on the correct side. I'm gonna try and get this all on and sealed up for him before he gets here, just as a nice surprise to kind of cheer him up a bit, because he was pretty defeated after he realized that little mistake. So I'm gonna help him out with that, get that done. I just finished cleaning out the old 1.6 oil pan that I had, and I started getting Chris's windage tray and everything ready to put on. And then I noticed that his windage tray wasn't really fitting in there and the oil pickup was hitting this here. I'm like, that's kind of weird. And then it hit me. I'm like, it did kind of feel like that, like mine was lighter than Chris's. And I just put these side by side like that, line them up down the bottom here, and you can clearly see that the 1.6 one is shorter than the 1.8 one. So this actually drops straight in, no problem, and clears that. This will not. So I can't give him this oil pan then. So I'm gonna go see if I can get this to either Harvey or someone who can weld up this mistake there. So let me go see if anyone in the complex has an alloy welder and can weld that up for us. I just walked around the entire complex. No one does alloy welding here or even has like a TIG set up for alloy. So we can't get this welded here at the complex. I'm gonna quickly call Harvey because he is planning to come here today and just see if there's anything he can do to help us out. But man, that sucks because the only other 1.8 like oil pan I know we have is the one that's already on his car. And that's just not practical because obviously we need to get that engine together so that it's an easy kind of swap job for Chris, and I'm sure it would suck having to take that oil pan off. So let's see what we can work out. I know Harvey's about a 15-minute drive away, so if we have to drive there for him to patch that up, I'm not too fussed on that. I just got off the call with Harvey, and as you can see, we got the sump in the passenger seat, and we are rushing over to his shop because it is it's about 1:20 p.m. in the afternoon, and as you guys know, Chris doesn't wake up till 2, so we've probably got about an hour before he gets to the shop. So hopefully I can get to Harvey's workshop. We can weld that up, we can get back to the shop and put it all back together before Chris gets to the shop and surprise him. I'm putting in a lot of effort for this, so we better be able to get some breakthrough in this and get it all together. Oh boy. Harvey is literally saving the day yet again on the channel, boys. Oh man, haven't even been here 5 minutes and he's already jumping onto it for us. Stacking dimes and plugging that hole. That looks sealed up to me. How do you even make like a plug like that look as good as that? Jeez. Experience. Or magic. Oh, magic, yeah. All right, wizardry, whatever. Well, that ain't gonna leak anytime soon.
We're solid.
Yeah, that's gonna be solid. And then we'll drill out the other side when I get back. And hopefully it'll all line up. We'll do it right this time, yeah. Harvey's seriously got the coolest work truck. That thing's on the ground. Anyways, he fixed this up as you guys saw. Still a bit hot, so I'm throwing this in the bed. It's good. We'll just hold it there while we open this. Throw it in the bed of the truck because I don't want to burn any of Chris's interior. And let's get back to the shop, get his engine back together. I think he's gonna be happy. I don't think he's awake yet, so we'll get this smashed out. I just got back to the shop and I can see that Chris's new ND is sitting out the front of HP Logic. So hopefully he gets distracted there for like the next 30 minutes and I can quickly get this oil pan on. Oh boy, I hope he's not inside. Sometimes he leaves the car parked there and he's in the shop. Let's hope that's not the case. I think we're good, guys. Yeah, he's not here. All right, sick. So I'm gonna quickly get that oil pan, drill it. We'll put the thing in and start putting it on. He'll probably walk in when I'm putting it on. Let's get it done. You know what? Let's lock the door so he can't get in either. There we go. I just finished putting the bung on. As you guys can see, it is above this level here. So on the front of this sump here, it's only gonna pool a tiny bit here, and then it flows all the way down to the deepest part of the oil pan right here. So this is actually totally a fine place. It's not too low in the oil pan. There's never really oil that sits up here. Just the tiniest bit sits on the top of this little like hump here before it flows down into the main section. So I'm just gonna clean up that little bit of RTV there. I'm gonna spray everything out with some brake cleaner just in case any more metal shavings in there and wash it out. I did already go through it with the air compression stuff, but just to make sure, got to switch over this little thing here into there, and then we can put the windage tray in and bolt it all onto the engine. Chris still hasn't been to the shop, tried getting in or anything. He's still at HP yapping away. The RTV finished like tacking and getting like setting that little bit for me to then just tighten everything down and I'm finished. I just flipped the engine back over, put the valve cover on, and now I'm gonna slip this bag over it and let's see if he even notices that there's a sump back on there or an oil pan. Sorry, I know I keep calling it a sump, and I keep saying oil pan as well. For those of you that don't know, I guess in Australia we call it a sump, but I know in the US here you guys call it an oil pan. And a lot of other places obviously call it that as well. So, trying to be multicultural. Oh wow, there's a big rip in this now. Let's just, yeah, cool, awesome. So there you go, all wrapped up. Let's see if he's gonna notice. I'm gonna leave everything like on the ground messy like this, kind of how we left it all last night, and just try, I know this used to be over here, and let's just see if he even notices. Let's go over to HP now and see what they're actually doing. I literally just step outside and it just starts pouring rain and there's a huge thunderstorm about to roll in. Far out. Florida weatherman. There's his ND. Let's see if he's inside. America! Good old Tommy. Oi! What are you lads doing in here? Have you been yapping away the whole time?
Hey, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Can stress cause bald spots? Does tuning your car make it louder?
No. Not unless, I mean...
How much horsepower does tuning add?
However,
What illnesses cause hair loss?
What?
Can you tune a car with a laptop?
Yeah, what? What is going on right now?
I came up with a new game. It's kind of like Google Roulette. Or roulette, however you want to say it.
Okay.
So what you do is basically, someone gives you a word.
Yeah.
You punch it into Google.
Yeah.
And then you can only ask the questions in the predicted response.
Okay.
How this came about was we were thinking about tuning my ND to stock. So what I typed in is tuning a top stock ND just to see if anyone's done it.
Yeah.
If anyone made horsepower, and these are the questions that I'm getting. Is tuning bad for your car?
Give me a word. Give me a word. Any word. Gotta be like safe, you know.
Rubber.
Rubber.
Does tuning reduce engine life?
So I type in
So
rubber.
stupid.
All right.
So this is what you've been doing for like the last hour?
Now for the last 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Because like you've been over here for ages. I got back like probably 30, 40 minutes ago and I saw your ND over here.
Look at outside. What are we supposed to do, man?
Did it only just start reading?
Yeah. Is rubber recyclable?
I think it is.
Then why can't you recycle it?
You can.
No, you can't. You cannot throw tires in a dumpster, probably because they're flammable, right?
I'm gonna click on the thing and see what it says.
Okay.
Tire recycling or rubber recycling is the process of recycling waste tires. So apparently it is.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think it's a huge ordeal because I got to pull the wires and stuff out of it. Anyways, this video kind of went sideways real quick.
What did you want?
I just wanted to see what you guys were up to.
Well, that's it. You got to
That's
see
it.
what we're up to.
All right.
Surprise.
Surprise. Okay.
It's a rainy day, South Florida. What do you do in Australia when it's a rainy day?
We probably go swimming in the stormwater drains with boogie boards. Yeah, you know, like the big flooded areas on the side of the roads and stuff with like crazy whitewater rapids.
He's talking about gullies.
Gullies.
Sick.
Like
you can go white river rafting
You
on the
go
side of
gully-
the road.
Yeah,
gully surfing.
yeah, and like people will like get a four-wheel drive and tie onto the tow hook a wakeboarding. Yeah, and they'll stand on their boogie board
It
and
rains that much
wakeboard. Huh?
It rains that much here.
Yeah, dude, because when we get rain, it's just like Florida. You just get all this rain out of nowhere, so all the drainage is just like whitewater rapids. Although a few young people jump in there who aren't confident and unfortunately get caught up and pass away and jump on the wrong type of easements and stuff. But, you know, so guys, don't do what we're talking about, please. I don't want to be responsible.
Without risk, you are without reward.
Oh, well, that's right. You can't have fun without risk.
That's right.
Yeah,
With risk,
that's what you do every day.
responsibility.
Marcus, get out.
Show them your arm. Show them your arm. The left one. No, the left arm. The left arm.
That's the right.
No, the other one. The left
Are
arm.
you sure?
Show them the left arm, dude. The
Right
forearm, dude. Be smart, kid. That's it. Be smart.
I'm sure you need one that says boost, man.
No.
No, just right on the forehead, boost.
Or Pet Island.
You guys know what car we're in.
Wasn't good.
Oh, he's touching me. Oh. Jeez, man. Oh my gosh, we can't be
I love
friends.
Taylor Swift. Dude, I actually went to a Taylor Swift concert with my mom.
That's pretty cool. Normally, like, okay, all right,
I ain't afraid to admit that.
all right.
Mama didn't raise no bitch, or did she?
Just got back from lunch with Chris, and we spent about 2 to 3 hours at HP just hanging, talking about cars and stuff with Jack and Marcus. And I've been trying to like hint to him, hey, let's get back to the shop, let's get those oil pans switched out and stuff. And he's not having a bar of it. I think today he's probably skipping and not uploading as well. So this is like kind of like a rush to try and get this all done so we wouldn't notice it right away. And he doesn't even want to look at it. So I guess he's not gonna know that we've done that work and got his sump fixed and welded and then put it on and everything for him until he actually decides he wants to come into the workshop. But anyways, these things happen. I think it's kind of funny. I'm currently fixing the S15. Instead of using super glue, which will probably just break again in the future, I opted for some JB Weld. Probably a bit overkill for this application, but I don't want it to break, and I want it to, you know, go somewhere nice at home, like on a shelf somewhere on my desk with my trophies and things like that. This is like something, these kinds of things that you guys make me and send me is the kind of thing that like I want to keep and like never get rid of. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like, this is something I definitely cherish for sure. So I got that JB Weld on there. Let's sit it down. guess I'll just kind of leave it there and not touch it.
All right, ready.
It's time to get some work done, but first we gotta drive into a Range Rover. Is that what that is? Yeah, it is. What do you think of Range Rovers? Are they good cars?
I guess. I mean, I don't really care for them.
You don't care for them?
Not my kind of car.
No, yeah. They're not mine either. In Australia, they're pretty bad because it's like parts for them are like super expensive and hard to get because they're not really.
They're pretty expensive here too.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh. You actually like smacked my head on the back of that.
Good.
Headdress.
You deserved it.
Thanks, bro. He hasn't noticed yet. What are we doing? What are we doing? What did you do wrong? Show me what you did wrong with this oil pan. Point it out. Come on, show me.
Look, man, I was rushing.
You were rushing, and what did you do? Point at your mistake.
You welded it? Damn, dude, you're the man, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God, you did it!
What do you think I've been trying to get you in the workshop this whole time?
Dude, I've been at HP just procrastinating because I didn't want to do this. And Sam's just like, all right, man, let's just go work. Let's go to work. And like, let's get some food. Let's do this. Damn, dude, you're the man. Thank you.
Man.
This is great.
You're going to have to watch my video to know what I had to go through to get that done. Because we were going to use the 1/6 pan, right? They're entirely different.
Are they?
The 1/8s are like 1.5 inches longer.
Oh.
So your windage tray wouldn't even fit in this. And I was like, no. And then I had to duck to Harvey's to get him to patch up the hole.
Come on.
Yeah, and then I came back and you were at HP and I'm like, hopefully he gets caught up talking there. So I quickly locked the door and came in here and smashed this out.
Dude.
And then that's why I came over. I'm like, what are you guys doing in here? Like,
that's so funny. That's good, dude. Honestly, I'm so pumped because this is the main thing I had to do today and it's done.
And it's done. So are you skipping now?
No, do I just go back to sitting?
Yeah. I'm sorry if I stole your content, but
no, you're good. I'm so happy you did this. I was defeated last night.
I know you were. And I felt kind of bad rolling on the floor laughing, honestly, but
I guess at the end of the day, all you can do is laugh.
That's true in those situations.
Happen. I messed up. I mean, nothing new here.
Nothing new, yeah.
But
yeah, she's all good, dude.
Dude, I am.
Do you like that? I think it's kind of nice that that's there because it's just a memory.
It's a memory, yeah. That's so good. I guess I can talk to my camera now.
Well, I don't think that could have gone any better, honestly. I was kind of hoping he was just going to notice and I'd be able to like stay in the room and just film his reaction from in here, just like zoom in. But obviously he noticed me filming, so then I kind of had to do something, otherwise he just would have known something was up anyways. But yeah, in the end there, I think the reaction we got was priceless and absolutely awesome. Just when he looked at the bung and was like, wait, what? And then, this is the coolest thing, right? I didn't notice that Harvey did this, but he drew a smiley face in the bung. Let me show you. It might be hard to see, but there's one eye, two eyes, and then a smiley face there. It's probably easy to see from a distance here. But yeah, Harvey did a smiley face in it, and I didn't even pick up on it until Chris was looking at it. So yeah, pretty fun. I love the reaction, and I love doing things like this. It's seriously, it feels really good when you get to do stuff like that, especially considering I was rolling on the floor literally laughing at his mistake yesterday. But I was only laughing because I literally spent like 20 minutes convincing him to take it off when he forgot to drill it, just to say like, you know, it's not worth risking getting metal shavings in your, you know, like $3,000 to $4,000 forged engine and turbo and all this stuff, just because you don't want to take it back off again. So then he went home, grabbed the bung, came back, and then he put it on the wrong side. So it's like, we've all been in situations like this, and these things kind of happen. So yeah, I don't know. All you can do in those situations is literally just laugh. So I hope you guys learned something in that today. I hope that next time you're stuck in a really like sucky situation and instead of getting really upset and punching a wall, you just laugh about it, because I don't know, I guess that's the lesson I want to teach you today. When did my videos ever become about teaching you lessons every day? I think when we did I'm ranting, all right. Thanks for watching, guys. Smash the like button, leave us a comment, and yeah, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace out. Ciao, mata.